Hello traders, good morning. It is a beautiful Thursday morning, November 20th. In this video, you're witnessing the power of the Alpha Fibonacci software to day trade futures for Ninja Trader 8. You're witnessing the importance of obeying the rules and not speculating, of knowing where to exit short, of knowing where to buy and where to short the market, as price spelling out clearly. Do not gamble, do not speculate, and understand the power of simplicity of the Alpha Fibonacci software, as we discussed with my students. Price opening up is a critical key break wall. There is only one good thing that will play out right now: sell-off and crash. Without sell-off and crash, junky sellers is the worst thing that can play out for retail trader. Intelligent trader understands and prepares for the trade far in advance. Again, I choose to project software on 1 minute charts, straight played out on massive numbers of charts pre-market, as today we had phenomenal news 1 hour before market open. So again, by preparing for your trade, you knew many days in advance, well before FOMC on Wednesday, that buyers fully in charge. All that has to happen is for this level to be broken, correct? So this morning price opening up at critical key break wall. No software on this chart, none is present. Intelligent trader understands. No matter what chart you trade, this is the moment you being tempted and tested. If you choose to pull a trigger and buy here, you programming in your subconscious success rate of less than 20%. Serious selling pressure is the only good news that will play out here. Bullish rally over extended price extremely high. So this is what intelligent trader demands and absolutely understands as a critical key positive event. Without it, overextended rally being stuck in pain, no software on this chart, none is present, market is untradeable. Knowing untradeable market well before market open is key to your success. Leaving software on 1 minute, no software on 5 minutes. So again, you witnessing to the tick precision and power of the Alpha Fibonacci system across all instruments, all time frames, all platforms. What is the intelligent trader demands? Pull back to here. Again, we are very clear, well before market open, buyers fully in charge. But this is a massive problem for retail trader, this brick wall. So if you're not pushing gas pedals through the red light, if you're not flying and not risking your life when you're driving, you understand the importance of programming successful trading into your subconscious. Because every single time you pull a trigger, you program success or failure. Choice is yours. Buyers fully in charge, sellers are weak. Junky, dangerous market is present. Powerful pullback is the only good news. And that's what intelligent trader demands and understands is critical key this morning. This is where you want to be. This is the key. So here's to the tick the trade that played out pre-market. Extremely limited short that's showing you clearly. If you obey the rules and understand the power of this, as you will witness next, the identical event on Nvidia, on Tesla, on Euro, on Bitcoin, on Ethereum, you understand quite well. Sellers are worthless, buyers fully in charge. But when you obey the rules and you understand, bullish rally is stuck in pain with buyers being fully in charge, and you decide to pull a trigger to the upside, you're simply programming extremely aggressive trading in your subconscious. Do you love pain? Do you love torture? Do you love extra dollar in your bank account? With pain and shortened lifespan and damaging your health. As you know quite well, my medical license is active for the last 30 years and I was teaching my students on brain health in trading bootcamp. Do you understand what's playing out in front of you now? Is that what you want to do? You want to buy the market and be in pain? Choice is yours. Intelligent trader understands. Serious selling pressure is the only good news. Pain and torture and gambling should never be an option. So this is the most important moment in your trading, when you understand the power of predictive proprietary system that I developed in 2004, traded by top financial institutions, traded by JP Morgan traders. Price is stock, buyers fully in charge, pain is on, no matter what chart you trade. Are we clear on that? So those of you who were in the trading room yesterday morning, you will witness the recording of yesterday's event. In this video, I will recap all that played out this week. So if I expand to critical key institutional chart, intelligent trader knew since the month of April that institutional correction is on. Again, no software on this chart, none is present, only proprietary levels and proprietary strategies. I do not use standard Fibonacci numbers. I developed my own. So when you're looking on institutional chart, you are very clear. Market and massive correction. Institutions been buying market yesterday at FOMC with vengeance. But when you understand the power of the Alpha Fibonacci system, you knew this well before FOMC. So when this dangerous crawl and pain continues, you are very well aware nothing else is here, only pain. Markets are nasty and horrific and brutal. Institutional traders not selling markets this morning. You as a retail trader needs to obey and understand that. Institutional traders holding positions for weeks, months and years. If you are trading your own account, you understand this is brutal and nasty market. This is a test you must pass every day. So when you know many months in advance where institutional reversal zone is present, if you know how important this event is in front of you, you also know far in advance where market heading to. So if you choose the pain, you buying market now. But if you don't like pain, if you don't like torture, you walking away. This is how you program your subconscious and your limitless intelligent brain for ultimate success. So when I worked with top psychiatrists on the planet, when I coached top traders on the planet, I witnessed clearly, if children of my students can trade this, anyone can. That's it. Simply the test. Simply black and white, buyers fully in charge. But for retail trader, it's a massive problem. You love the pain, you are in the markets now. You do not love the pain, you're walking away. Every single day markets will be completely different. Every single year markets are different. April, May, June, July was a bliss. But if you're managing this, you are a phenomenal trader. You are not gambling with your money. You're not suffering with torture and pain. I agree? That's it, pure and simple. Crawl is on, pain is on. Nothing else is here on S&P. So when I bring to your attention Nasdaq, we spelled out many days in advance, well before FOMC, where market heading to. There had only one thing to happen. This level had to be out. So as I'm teaching today in institutional class, you understand quite well. This is the power of predictive and proprietary Alpha Fibonacci system. Here's the price since Monday on Nasdaq. Prop firm traders love trading Nasdaq. Even $1 million accounts trading micro S&P to manage risks. So if you knew many days in advance that this is critical key test point on Nasdaq, this is what played out on Tuesday this week, well before FOMC. Price is struggling to break through this level, correct? And again, no matter what chart you trade, you knew this quite well. Here is after FOMC. One moment that's left, and again, no matter what chart you trade, this was a market. This was critical key event yesterday. Absolutely no speculation, no gambling here. Absolutely very clear understanding. This level is out, price is heading higher. No ifs or buts, correct? That's it. And this is exactly what played out. As this morning we're coming to the screen and market drastically higher. Market stuck in pain. Nothing else is here, only pain on both S&P and Nasdaq. So if Nasdaq and S&P not selling off and continue doing this, intelligent trader understands sell-off and crash is the only good news. So as we're looking at absolutely worst market open this week, where retail trader being tested to the core, this is the most important part of your trading. As all the other days, market was spectacular at the open. Today, it's brutal and nasty. So as Bitcoin collapsed and crashed and burned, intelligent trader understands the importance of this level. So again, reminder, S&P at identical reversal zone and Nasdaq. Are you clear on that? Sell-off and crash on both is the only good news this morning. Again, absolutely no software on this chart, none is present. Selling pressure remains extremely weak on S&P. What a pain, what a torture. So if I bring to your attention Bitcoin this week, intelligent trader understands the importance of this level. Intelligent trader also understands this level is out, this level to follow. Crash was spelled out on Bitcoin many months in advance. Ethereum drastically worse, drastically more was sold, which means phenomenal opportunity to buy when rules are met. Here's Nvidia this week. Bullish rally on Nvidia spelled out by the Alpha Fibonacci System since the month of April. Here's Nvidia in the month of March. Bullish correction on Nvidia playing out right now. In the month of March, you were excited to buy Nvidia. Nvidia oversold, and you knew extremely well where to buy Nvidia from. No ifs or buts on Nvidia. Stunning and flawless. Longs. Bullish rally zone since the end of April, beginning of April. Nvidia no longer at 85 level. Nvidia is more than doubled in value. Stuck in correction at core institutional charts. So if you understand the power of the system, that you can trade on any instrument you choose, and you're witnessing how Nvidia defended institutional buy point that we learned in the course, this is extremely important week on Nvidia, and we're discussing all of this in live classes. So let's review what played out during oil news, shall we? This week. As again, do not forget what playing out on S&P. It's a war zone, correct? To the tick. As we knew, S&P and Nasdaq untradeable this morning. So let's go to oil. Here's oil on key institutional chart. We discussed this is a spectacular place for retail trader to buy, correct? We also discussed many months in advance, this level on oil is a war zone. Buyers are weak, this level remains intact. So let's zoom in on retail chart and let's review what played out this week. We discussed yesterday that sell-off were extended. We discussed to expect bullish rally on oil to continue with this being war zone. So please pay attention as intelligent trader knew where to buy oil from. This was oil news yesterday, 10:30 PST, EST, PST my time, correct? So let me bring to your attention oil, as you knew all of this well before the news. Here's oil, November 19th, 10:30 EST, 7:30 PST, extremely bullish news. So if you knew my prior video, you knew this extremely well. I'm taking you back to November 18th, day before oil news. That's it. Many days in advance, you know, no matter what chart you choose to day trade, that this is where you want to buy oil from. And when bullish rally picking up this theme, because it reached reversal zone on retail chart, you knew quite well before bullish news where to buy and where oil heading to. And that's predictive power of proprietary Alpha Fibonacci system, as oil skyrocketed from 58.90 until 59.84 level. 100 points plus. No spectacular bullish rally because this is where we are on institutional chart. So preparing very well for your news on oil, on Nvidia, on Tesla, on Euro, on Pound, on Bitcoin, on any instrument you choose to trade. This is identical event that playing out on Tesla right now that you're witnessing on S&P and Nasdaq. Bullish rally overextended. We are stuck in nasty correction, as I warned you. Only pain is here. Sellers are worthless. Bullish rally stuck extremely high. So when S&P and Nasdaq giving you pain and torture, and you want to trade Euro, Pound, you want to trade Amazon, you want to trade Apple, of course you can. Choice is yours, but you will decide to trade. But that's very different market conditions this entire week. So if you understand the power of predictive and proprietary Alpha Fibonacci system, and you witness how critical this event was on Nasdaq, and how Nasdaq skyrocketed to this level this morning. This is what I'm teaching next in institutional class. How you knew all of this days in advance. Here is Nasdaq on Tuesday, day before FOMC. You know quite well. 25,000 is key. 25,000 is out. This level to follow. This level is next. So here we are 3 days later on Nasdaq. Nothing exciting about this. Nothing. Only pain and torture is here. Again, absolutely no software in the charts. None is present. Software present in front of you here. Whatever chart you decide to trade, you knew how limited shorts are this morning on both S&P and Nasdaq, and where to buy the market from. But again, only pain and torture is present. Phenomenal, breathtaking longs present at key retail buy point. That's it. That was a beauty on Nasdaq at 24,500 level. So whatever instrument you will decide is absolutely your personal choice. If it's Apple, you have tons more space, but how to trade this you learn in the course. If it's Amazon, shock or not, it collapsed and sell off. This is key level on Amazon. If it's US dollar or euro, what a catastrophic sell-off, and you knew all of this months in advance. What a spectacular rally on euro, despite catastrophic towards in Europe, that getting worse and worse and worse. So as pain and crawl continues on S&P and Nasdaq at overextended rally, intelligent trader learned this in recorded trading bootcamp, where every single day during historical event, market was completely different. So if you're fortunate enough to join us during the months of November, recorded 5-day Alpha Fibonacci bootcamp value of 2777 included to new November students. So if you're done gambling, done speculating, and ready to become an intelligent, strategic Alpha Fibonacci trader, trading predictive institutional system for day and position trading for all instruments, all time frames, all platforms, or optional software to day trade futures, please click and review all that's included for you. Because this is video library included in addition to private mentoring group classes. This option will never be available ever again, only during current holiday months. Private mentoring, the most desirable option with a bootcamp savings 10,000 plus. Group course, the most popular option with a bootcamp savings 8,000 plus. If you are not on NinjaTrader 8, option 1 and 3 appropriate for you. So please read my students' reviews and see what traders all over the world think and trade. Because this never ever gets old. Witnessing how traders trading crypto, witnessing how traders trading future stocks, options on any instrument. What a legend, William. Attended multiple boot camps. So when trader flies across the country to spend Thanksgiving with me, with his family, it's an ultimate honor. And I will take a brand new updated picture, because stories of my students from all over the world is the reason I live and breathe what I do. So we will take an updated photo with daughter of Michael. Emma trading my system. She's right now 17. She was 12 when she started trading. Michael is a prop firm trader. You can find podcasts with Michael on the website. Ruben right now in the course, and again and again and again. Traders all over the world, from complete beginner trader to JP Morgan trader trading the system. Pablo, my dearest friend for life, just spoke with him yesterday. Stressed out attorney who is trading the system on futures, on Forex, on crypto, on options, on stocks, and a prop firm trader. What you will decide to trade is absolutely your personal choice. That's it. So when market remained in pain this morning, intelligent trader walking away. You can always listen to my traders on my podcast channel. More on the podcasts will be uploaded. And if you would like to hear my journey and story, it's posted at the top. Terry right now also in the course. When Terry called me, he struggled immensely, not anymore. So this is the reason I live and breathe what I do and wake up at 4 a.m. every morning for the last 15 years. Any questions for me, please do not hesitate to contact me. +1 925 257 4298 or info@fibinstitute.com. That's it. And that's very different market on Thursday morning than all the previous days when markets were spectacular and breathtaking. That's it. And that's what we will discuss in my next class. So if you understand where pain is present, you walk away. You do not babysit the markets. You do not stare at the charts. You are not a babysitter. You have zero interest taking junky, worthless, weak trades. Agree? That's it, pure and simple. Both S&P and Nasdaq overextended, both stuck in pain. Nothing else is here, only pain is present. That's it. And you knew all of this days in advance. So choice is yours on the instrument and time frame and platform you want to trade. So please witness how friends bring in their friends, how husbands bring in their wives, how brothers bring in their brothers to the course and fathers bring in their children to the course. Because if children and beginners can do this, anyone can.